This is a reminder that on Sunday, May 27th, Let's Play Novara Autism will be launching Rocket League to the channel. And to celebrate, we'll be welcoming Farwell for Hire with a special charity streams to support Cystic Fibrosis Canada. We look forward to seeing you then as we support this wonderful cause and launch Rocket League here on the channel. Alright, so now let's move on to our bonus main story quest by speaking with Alice for the challenge entitled Emissary of the Dawn. With thoughts of Alphinaud's plight weighing heavy on her mind, Alice might welcome some company. But could you lose a little company? It's been an eventful few days, hasn't it? But I suppose all we can do now is wait for word from Alphinaud. I don't recall the last time I had nothing pressing to be getting on with. We should probably make the most of it. Shall I put on some tea? That's something you can do? Tea will be lovely. You may regale me with the tale of your adventures in the Far East and of your encounters with this new primal especially. Yeah, that would be a good idea. I'll put the kettle on then. That table looks free if you'd like to take a seat. So yeah, we want to go over here and just chill out. Upon sitting at the table, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Yeah, it's one of those quests. It's recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety, which is exactly what we're doing. Have a seat, Corinne. Don't worry, Skylar. Eventually we'll get you back into it and back through it. Interesting. So the Tsukiyomi was summoned in much the same manner as Susanoo, via the medium of a sacred relic. That's right. They believe their gods, or kami, reside in physical objects. Given the danger they represent, it may behove us to begin a catalogue of such relics. But if we are to contain the threat, we will require a better understanding of the summoning method itself. I believe I shall pay a visit to Doma and learn what I can on the subject. A fine idea, and I know for a fact that our friends in Doma will be grateful for any information which could help prevent further summoning in the region. I will pen you a letter of introduction. Lord Hien will wish to welcome our resident expert on etherology. Oh hey there, Thancred. Greetings. Could it be that I'm in time for tea? It certainly looks that way. Come on, sit down and tell us how your investigations went. After you left, I went questioning Bloodhouse gravekeepers. They had all told me about the same story. Once liaison officers had confirmed Xeno's dead, his corpse was interned under strict supervision. There seems little reason to doubt their testimony on that point, but when I mentioned the defacement of Xenos' grave, accounts grew rather more vague. None reported having seen any suspicious persons in the vicinity, and all assumed the act to have been perpetrated by a vengeful Alamegan. Crucially, however, I was able to confirm that when the offending scroll was removed as per Lisa's instruction, no one thought to check the contents of the coffin. By that stage, 'tis like that the corpse was already missing. Assuming Xenos has not in fact risen from the dead, we are left with two possibilities. Either the body was disposed of to lend credence to the claims of an extremely committed imposter, or an Ascian has taken up residence within it. If Asahi was as fervent a devotee as you believe, he would have not been fooled by an impersonation, however committed. We must assume that we are dealing with an Ascian and proceed accordingly. Agreed. The question is, how many more such monsters are waiting for Alphinaud and Garlemald? Their presence was his chief reason for going. He understood the risks. I only hope he did not underestimate the extent of the infestation. Yeah, we're taking time to ponder this. Yeah, what is happening to Alphinaud? Well, on the Imperial Hypersonic Assault Craft 50-25, we are going to get to find out for ourselves. So there's Maxima. And there's Alphinaud. Master Alphinaud, we are making good speed towards our destination. Is aught amiss? Nay, 'tis just I can see not from my cabin, and was curious to know the land over which we flew. I'm afraid our military craft are built with little thought for such niceties. I am happy to indulge your curiosity, however. We are presently passing over the burn on the western edge of Othard. Even with the benefit of a porthole, your gaze would have been greeted with naught but moans upon moans of lifeless earth. I have read something of the burn. It was described as a desolate wasteland bled dry of every last drop of ether. Aye, it is believed that a succession of icon summonings was responsible. When Emperor Solos first came to Othard and beheld this blight, he is said to have revealed the scale of the devastation. He declared icons a threat to our very star's existence and issued an empire-wide decree ordering the eradication of all such entities. Uh-oh. Report! We're under attack, sir! Magitech armor, no visible designation! Attacked by your own people? Yeah, who would do this? Yeah, we got problems here. All cannons, return fire! Damage report! The reactor's been hit! Helm unresponsive! We're going down, sir! Damn it, they knew exactly where to hit us! All HUDs, brace for impact! Hang on, guys. Don't you think you should find somewhere to sit down? But yeah, you said there was no such thing as niceties, which means you don't have seats either. Which means this happens. Glad to have you back, Master Alphinaud. We have landed in one piece, more or less. But the infiltration system is damaged and the ship is filling with smoke. We must gather the survivors and get out while we still can. Yeah, come around there, man. Yeah, it's not safe for us to be in here anymore. Yeah, what are Magitex and the Guardians doing coming after us? But yeah, this is actually a battle associated with this. Yeah, it's not just a cutscene of Alphinaud and the Guardians that he's now associating him with himself crashing in their ship. There's more to it than just that. Yeah, we're now asked to search for survivors, of which we only need to find one. This guy. We have to target the wreckage using only the spells we have, which are not many. So yeah, this is a time where we actually get to be playing as an NPC. So now we have to heal this guy and try and bring him around. My thanks. I don't think I would have made it. Yeah, and as you can see, we have a Moonstone Carbuncle with us. Yes, he very likely saved his life. The question of who will try to take it remains, however, as we soon find ourselves under attack. The Prince? Yeah. They've come not to parley. Now, we actually get to fight. As Alphinaud. Yeah, so, yeah. For someone, if you've never played as Summoner slash Scholar before, this is basically your introduction to it for the first time ever. Yeah, if you've gone your entire point of playing this game without ever playing Summoner or Scholar, this is how you get introduced to it. Of course, it is essential that I do heal myself along the way. Yeah, Yeah, unfortunately, neither my Carbuncle nor Maxima can pull aggro off of this hostile commander. Yeah, we just gotta burn through it straight through. I do wish we were given more abilities, though, for what it's worth. Because, yeah, we're only really using 3. But they're 3 of the strongest abilities you can have. Now that they're taken care of, yeah, that kind of wore you out, didn't it? Yeah, are you alright? Problem is, there is more coming. Yeah, look out! You know, these crazy salt flats, we're definitely in danger. Confound it! Not here, not like this! Uh-oh. But then... yeah. Who gave us a hand? This guy did. And his friends. Well, who in the Emperor's name? Enemies of our enemies. Introductions can wait. You're all calm in a crisis, Master Alphinaud. Let us finish this then. Agreed. Yeah. Carbuncle comes out for another round. Yeah, the guys who just helped us will now proceed to join us. We're gonna need their help if we're gonna get through this wave. And go. And don't target a ally. Hello there. We've got this Sky Armor to deal with. Thankfully, the lackeys are down already. Now it's just a matter of dealing with the Sky Armor. Nice move there. Yeah. Let that all happen. And let's start spamming our magic on these 2 Sky Armors. Taking them down pretty quickly. Which I'm glad is something that's a thing here in this fight. Yeah, you didn't get that off in time, man. But there's more enemies for you to fight now. And now we have new problems. Yeah, we've got 4 bad guys to deal with at once, all in Sky Armor. Yeah, we need to shoot at least 1 down. It looks like the main armor of choice is over here. Yeah, we gotta keep casting to get it down. There goes 1. They're all free now, and we can continue with just going at it normally. Over here. You know, unfortunately I didn't move him fast enough to get the max damage that the menacing mercenary had. Thankfully I can stand up to this thing rather easily. Oh, it's gonna be out of range again. Well, this guy's almost dead though, so it's not that big of a deal. And get it back on this last Sky Armor and bring it crashing down. And there we go. And so, with our victory achieved... yeah, let's go talk to our new friends. My thanks. Your intervention proved most timely. Yeah, thanks so much, you guys. Well, well, I did not think to meet an Eorzean in this place, let alone a Scion. You know of us? You know of me, sir? I have some small history with your order. Party fought on a previous battlefield. But I will speak of the present. Know you your assailants, and the severity of your predicament. The soldiers bore the insignia of the Emperor's personal guard. And I could venture a guess as to their motive, but you yet have us at a disadvantage, sir. Will you not tell us who you are? Our names are not yours for the asking, and as for our purpose, let this be your answer. Yeah, what did he give us? An Arcean mask! The face of our prey. Yeah, shocking. Yeah, away they go. Yeah, you can take it if you want. We must away before more arrive. Come with us or stay, but make your choice now. I hope you have a shelter for us somewhere. Even should we manage the long trek out of the burn and secure passage to the capital, we would no doubt be greeted by the Emperor's guard. Indeed. We accept your gracious offer, Shadow Hunter will suffice for the present. Come. Yeah, let's be on our way before we get attacked by more Imperials. Yeah, lead on there, Shadow Hunter. As it turns out, you have quite a bounty there. Including part of a mask that looks like it belongs to one Gaius Van Belsar, who we defeated in A Realm Reborn. And of course, the main party has no clue. This is intolerable. But as much as I wish it were otherwise, there is nothing we can do for Alphinaud now but pray for his success. Well, that is not entirely true. While your brother journeys to Golomor from the east, I can make my way there from Olamigo and find out what is there to be learned from the Empire's western provinces. Then I'm coming with you. I can't very well sit here sipping tea if there's action to be taken. Forgive me, Alice, but the province is a hostile territory and stuff is all important. It is safer that I go alone. I can sneak well enough when the situation demands it. Don't patronize me. Like, what we say to Aloe, say, we should leave this to Thancred or I'll go with him. Well, if he insists on going alone... Not you too. I understand your frustration, Alice, but Corinne has the right of it. We must defer to Thancred's expertise in this matter. And for a moment I thought that was Thancred talking. Fine, just promise you'll be careful. Yeah, we'll find out how this unfolds in the next patch, I'm quite sure. So yeah, let's go ahead and officially complete this bonus quest. It seems that praying is to be the extent of my contribution after all. But I will stay as I've been bid. We all have our talents, Mine just happened to involve a silver tongue and soft souls. I promise to send word the moment I learn aught of consequence. See that you notify me too. I mean to depart for Doma as soon as I find a suitable East Aldorna vessel to bear me thither, but I shall return if I am needed. Be sure to drop in whenever you're next in the area, Corinne. With any luck, I'll have a painfully detailed report from Alphinaud to share. Yeah, sadly from what we know, she'll have nothing from him to report on. So with that, this bonus quest gives us 2,000 gil, plus a new emote called Ponder. Stand strong and unified! And so, obviously, when patch 4.4 begins, our next main story quest will start here in the Rising Stones with Alisaie.